Paul for a wonderful job in that video. That was spectacular. Also, I'd like to admit that I'm a little upset about the twerking thing. His son raised $100 just to pay me to do it, so I'm missing out on a payday here. Okay, all right, that sounds good. You with me? Okay, all right. No, thank you. Thank you for this honor. Matt and I and the entire staff at Alex's have been really humbled by the outpouring of support from the community over, since the award has been announced. I obviously would like to take a moment to thank the people that, they should be up here with me right now, but all of you were too chicken to actually come up here. So. Alex's Place is entering into its 27th year in operation. Now, obviously, Matt and I are not the first owners. Having a new owner walk in to a situation where the business is already successful and thriving can be a little daunting to a staff. In 2007, when I got to Alex's, it was the staff that had the patience and the support that showed me what made Alex's Place great. They're the ones that are there. They're doing it day in, day out. They are the ones that have worked hard at building Alex's reputation across Western New York. I have a simple job. I simply advertise it. I'd like to thank our management team who are here today. Colleen Kemp, Hassan Silmi, Tammy Zambito, and Chris Hoffman. Chris actually isn't here with us tonight because he's low man on the totem pole and somebody has to work tonight. So. Congratulations, Chris. Yeah, it is Saturday night after all. So. The holy grail for us in restaurant management is to get a team together that complement each other well, that can promote in good times and overcome in bad. But above all, you strive to put together a team that cares, that cares more about the bottom line and cares more about the paycheck that comes on Friday. They do all those things. They do. They do what it takes to run a successful destination restaurant. But in addition to that, really without me asking, they find time to hold charity golf tournaments, to partner with schools and churches for fundraiser dinners, to collect toys at Christmas, to vend at festivals. I do ask for that one. That's mine. And they also take the time to throw one hell of a staff Christmas party, which I always appreciate. Nice job, guys. A little bit of a somber moment. I would like to take a moment and thank Russ Bugbee, who is our late chef and dear friend. Russ came up with me from North Carolina when we first took over, and he was my right-hand man. He helped out immensely in the ownership transition. He was supposed to stay here just 6 months with us, but it became evident early on that that Russ had found a true home in Batavia. We miss you, Russ, and we talk about you all the time. Of course, it's usually in the context of, what Russ would have told you, or what Russ would say. For those of you that didn't know Russ, I can't really repeat what Russ would have said, or what that Russ would have told you. We'd like to thank Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, obviously for the recognition of this award, but also for being our partner. The Chamber has been a great partner and our strongest ally in our quest to convince the residents of Monroe and Erie counties and all the surrounding areas that Batavia is not on the other side of the moon. We're here. We're right down the road, right? It can be done. We have been doing it, and not just us. Alex's Place is just one voice that is constantly screaming, Batavia, Batavia. And we're not alone in that. There's other voices here in this room that are also doing it. We need more, though. We need more partners. We need more people to dedicate more of their time and their budgets to getting the word out outside of Genesee County. I had the pleasure of talking to several women in Lockport this past week, and of course, in the course of the conversation, by the end of it, they talked about Elks Place. They'd always heard of it, but never had been there. It was a concrete, maybe that they'll have that in the future where we'll get together and meet at Alex's place. And then one of the ladies said something that was, to me, eye-opening and like an affirmation. She said, I lived in Lockport my whole life, and I never really heard about Batavia. I mean, I knew it was there, but I never really heard about it. And lately, it seems like we hear it all the time. And I asked her for clarification on it. And she said, well, it's in all our news now, it's on TV, and it's in the radio, but we also hear Batavia in our advertisements and really in just everything that we see. And inside me, that's the part that's going, hell yes, right? And that's what we're working for. That's what we want. We want those people in Erie County in Niagara County to get sick and tired of hearing us and wonder what the hell is going on in Batavia that I gotta go see it. We have so much going on here. We got casino, we got candy, we got great food options, and we got a water park and BMX bikes and countless things that you can do. We're looking for that little extra that suddenly they start connecting the dots on what Batavia is. And when the question comes up in the middle of the week was, what do you want to do this weekend? One of the options on their mind is, hey, why don't we take a ride to Batavia? And that's what our passion is. And together, I think if we can get more people into the space, we can convince them that we are here and we are worth the drive. Elks Place looks forward to our own future and the future of the county. We believe that we are entering into a new era of growth and prosperity for our community. Genesee County is poised to play a larger role in the rebirth of Western New York, and man, we're excited about it. We see it already. We see construction workers, and we see businessmen that we would never have seen before, sitting in our bar and sitting in our seats. And we'd like to thank all of you out there that made that possible. That's really it. So on behalf of Alex's Place, our management and our staff, both past and present, thank you again for this honor. Thank you.